Vancouver police have arrested a suspect in relation to Tuesday night's suspicious death in the West End. This is now being investigated as a homicide. Shortly after 8:00 p.m. on Tuesday, September 10th, there was an altercation inside of 1125 Pendrell Street in which the victim, 29-year-old Kyle Vincent Gabriel, sustained injuries and was transported to hospital. While in hospital, he later died of his injuries. Last night, VPD officers arrested a 23-year-old suspect male in the area of the 1100 block Pendrell Street. Just after 9:00 p.m., officers were investigating the initial suspicious death at 1125 Pendrell. The suspect male attempted to go back to the residence, and he was identified by officers as the suspect male. He did attempt to flee, but was apprehended within the block. During the apprehension, he did fight with police officers by taking out a knife and fighting with them. During this altercation, a police dog canine unit was deployed, as well as a beanbag shotgun. This male was arrested for assault police officer with a weapon, assault police service dog with a weapon, and did have outstanding warrants under the Mental Health Act. The officer did not sustain any injuries, and the police dog did not sustain any injuries. The suspect male was transported to a local hospital for assessment, but was later released and is now in custody at the Vancouver jail. This is an ongoing investigation, and homicide detectives are gathering all applicable evidence. No charges in regards to the homicide have been laid at this time, but may be laid in the future. Any questions?
Can you describe any injuries that victim had?
We're not releasing any information regarding the injuries to the victim. He was taken to hospital, assessed, and was released last night and taken to the Vancouver jail.
Were the victim and the suspect both residents of 1125 Pendrell?
The victim and the suspect did know each other, and I do believe they were both living in 1125 Pendrell Street.
How does it complicate matters when you're dealing with an investigation like this and you know that Watson House has some residents that have particular challenges? Does that change your approach when dealing with a circumstance? You know you're going to be attending an area like that.
Due to the situation within this residence, officers from the Vancouver Police did make arrangements for everybody in there to make sure that they were still taken care of while the investigation was being investigated.
Are you offering them any other services, considering this could be particularly traumatizing for them?
I don't know the additional services that were offered to the individuals within inside 1125 Pendrell.
Were the beanbag rounds shot inside the building?
The apprehension and taken into custody of the suspect male was within the 1100 block of Pendrell Street. It was outside and not close to the residence.
Do you know the nature of his injuries?
We're not releasing any information regarding his injuries other than to say that he was taken to hospital. He was hit with a beanbag from a shotgun. So he was assessed at the hospital, he was released, and he's now in custody at the jail.
VPD are recommending charges of assault against a police officer, but Crown hasn't followed through yet?
The charges are being recommended and are going to Crown Counsel. Thank you very much.
Oh, sorry, one more question. The use of the beanbag round, that's within the use of force guideline?
This is a lethal weapon which assisted in the apprehension of this male. He did have a knife and was actively fighting with the officers when they were trying to take him into custody.
The video, though, it doesn't look like there was much of a scuffle. I mean, there's an officer telling him to put down the knife or to take his hands out of his pockets, and then everything happens quite quickly, so it didn't seem there was much of an opportunity for him to be fighting with them.
I've not seen any video and I can't comment on any video. Any other questions? Thank you all for coming.